canyon of the South Fork of the Payette. You see I'm along the highway here with considerable gradient. I think the sign said it had a 7% grade. We're, perhaps 5 miles below Lowman when we're taking this video. And a dog howling at me. Now we're looking up to the Big Falls on the South Fork. Big Falls is run by some kayakers, but it's considered unrunnable, and it's marked on the map as portage. Look at all that white stuff. So the river pitches down, I think about 30 feet total over several drops. The portage trail is over on river left, which is the right side of the picture. There's quite a deep canyon here, you can see up to the highway here. Actually, the highways come down quite a bit to get to this point. A lot of rocks down in the canyon. The river is pinched, very narrow, and it's quite beautiful up here. There's been no forest fire in this region for quite some time. Just below the falls here, one comes back in, and within a quarter mile down below, as you'll see in the next picture, is Blackadar. We're looking at Blackadar, which is on my map as a Class 4 rapid. Perhaps I can't see the whole thing, but this is where the legendary Walt Blackadar died when he was in his 40s. Blackadar was one of the first kayakers to get into real big water river running, and he was found dead in a log jam here. We see that there's one log, over across. Perhaps that is where there was a bunch of logs that got him quite some time ago. Class 4 rapid. From what I see here, not a big deal. Of course, today we only have 1,500 CFS perhaps coming on down. Beautiful emerald green water. This is the water immediately below Blackadar. There's a Class 3 rapid, and then some flats, and maybe another Class 2-3 rapid. So this section in the canyon has some great big rapids and then not too much else, but now you can see the dry mountains here rising up above the river canyon. And again, you can get a look at the gradient in the road at this part. Quite a bit of engineering to get this road in here. It's maybe only 75 degrees in the shade here. Maximum of 80. There's a nice breeze. And the sun is, though, extremely hot on my face and neck. By the way, I didn't see anything more coming out of the back of Blackadar, so it was a short pitch, and it's still regarded as a Class 4. This is Little Falls in the South Fork of the Payette in the canyon. When I had seen it before, I thought it was 9 feet high. It only looks like it's 4 or 5 from here. And then you have another nice rapid right below it. Yeah. All right, here we go. We're at Staircase on the South Fork of the Payette, just above Banks. We're going to see what the rafters.
The blue Scout is coming away from that yellow raft up there now.
All right, what line's he going to run here? He's going to take the center. You got to take the center.
Watch this, Carol. Watch this cooler.
Yeah. Yeah, one guy's holding the lid down on the cooler.
Guy's got the beer in his hand. He's not worried.
Looked like they lit up a cigarette there. He's going to slide to the left. Yeah, he's going to the left. before.
Rowing, keep rowing, don't stop.
This raft entered on the left. He was slick. He got in there to, yeah. I'm down at Slalom Rapid. It's the last big rapid before Banks on the South Fork. It is a very intimidating rapid for me. I would call it a 5, but it's listed as Class 4, probably due to rafts and kayaks. And here comes the raft down now, and I'm anxious to see what their line is. My prediction is that they'll run it right as center, straight on down through all the fluffy stuff, which I could make into canoe. The trouble is, there's another 300 yards of bubbly stuff after that rock you see sticking out there. And here they come. They're taking their time. They're not getting exercise or anything. Getting ready for the big thing. So we got one person riding up front and one rower. Here the rower standing up, trying to get a look at it. Oh, he's drinking his hero beer. I don't like to see that. Those cans are likely to come out. Oh, and the customer drinking his hero beer. And they're getting themselves all steeled up for the big one. Slalom Rapid. They're going to do it. There's a commercial raft, paddle raft, back behind them. All paddlers in that raft, no rowers. Here we go. They're taking their time to drift. Don't get up high again. Take a look. Get the line right. Again, I predict they're going to come down, hit this really big wave, like right there, and then bum, 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 bum through all that big stuff. Just missed that rock there. It's possible that they could go across to the left side there, but there's two huge holes that could stop them if they don't do it right. He's looking. Customer's looking, he's holding on, keeping the top onto that cooler there, making sure that it doesn't flop up, of course. Yeah, that's his seat, and that's often where his food comes from. All right, they are going right. Or are they coming out? Right line? Right line looked good. Later. I got a canoe. I'm having second thoughts. Yeah, it's right where I thought they'd go. I can't go out there like that. Well, he is not. Yeah, all right. Now what is he doing down there? Yeah. If I got there dry, it'd be okay. If I got there wet, I'd be in a heap of trouble. Right line. Okay. Here comes our paddle raft now. All right. Here comes the kayak guide for the paddle raft. He's going to get a nice ride. Is he gonna play with it or just, yeah, he's gonna play with it. He's going to the left. No, he hits the big one. Oh, he's going in the big hole. Boom, playing with that big hole. All right. Paddlers dig in. Paddlers dig in. There you go, they hit the big one. Down, down. All right, down again. All right, same line as the other raft. Kayak is having himself a good old time playing with all the stuff. Up, and here we go. Here comes the raft with the ducky on the back. He's carrying the girls down. They don't want a ducky through this. No way, no. You got those pop cans put away, right? Alright, this is the biggest part of the trip, but there's definitely more down there around the corner. As soon as you can catch them. Well, I had the privilege to run into Jim and Bob, who are fixing to paddle the last 5 miles of the North Fork of the Payette. Jim's pulling his outrage down there. Bob's going to paddle his Mohawk 14. Is this a George Steed design boat?
Not sure who designed the clothes. You know, Frankie Hubbard had something to do with the bikers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know Frankie Hubbard, and he designed that rodeo boat too, huh?
Yeah.
You're glad you don't have one of them.
The Edge.
This sure does look like a big boat, actually. This boat, it's bigger. It's bigger than the caption. No, no, I think you're wider.
At 30.5 inches. That's the caption.
Little narrower. So, anyway, these guys are going down on a solo run here. I don't know how each one can help the other. I don't think it's possible. They're putting down below Hound Dog, which is a big one. Look at Jim, man, in short pants. I guess he ain't coming out. I'd wear my rubber pants on this one for sure. Anyway, these guys are very confident. So, looks like Jim has a 2-piece paddle for a spare right behind him. He's got his number 1 with a T-grip. He is really buttoning in with his strap. He is not going to want to come out of this boat no matter what. Helmets are an absolute necessity. Jim's off. He's going to catch Eddie down below, I think. Get behind that rock so Bob's in his boat. Oh, he's gone. Channel, diving down the left channel. Jim is already halfway down the left channel, Bob.
Yeah.
He went left.
That's a habit of doing, man.
Bigger boat, Pro 14. Bigger boat, man, he's gonna come over that rock. There he goes. Into the current. Doing a lot of sideways stuff. Crossed over, paddle. Carried around. Plenty of time, he's gonna get down, and I can see Jim way down. Alright, we're going to catch them very soon, further down. Well, having come down all of the juice there, Bob is over there on the left. He found a place in the rock where he could scoop out. There he is, scooping water out of his boat. And Jim is further on down. So a lot of big juice to come. Here comes Bob Z. After dumping his water, he's back in the current. Better get back out there and miss this big hole. Yep, he's gonna skim it. And there he goes. All right, here they come. They just eddied out. Took some water out of their boat. Here comes Bob in his purple mohawk. And Jim's back there riding in his purple outrage. Whoa. Bob catches a little tiny eddy there. Gets some water out. Here comes Jim. Jim's on the right, river right. Bob's over there on river left. See, Bob is slinging his water over there. You do not want to be too slow coming down here. This is a nasty stretch. Here comes Bob now. They got to come down here and avoid some really big stuff here. Probably they want to get to the right. What? There goes Jim. Sneaking down the right. Yep, Jim is down there sneaking on the right as I thought he would be. Here comes Bob. Bob's a little wet. You can still see the top of Jim's helmet going down. Bob is out here doing a dump. Taking a little rest. He's studying the rapid. Get in. Yeah, you learn something new every day. Big Norse paddle. Got to get himself off the rock. He's gone now. Whoa, plenty deep there. Plenty deep. I don't know what he's doing now. Got to get his straps on. I forgot all about that. Got the double strap across both sides. Cinch it up. He's in there. Got his whistle. later. And he's peeling off downstream. Okay, you spot. Jim's still doing all right. I saw him slinking under the trees down there. These guys have been staying right. Bob's back up the bank a little while. He's waiting for Bob to dump out again. It doesn't look like Jim's taking on water as much as Bob has. Okay, after dumping water, Bob's back in business. He's running first now and Jim's behind. Oh wow, they remember where to be. Yeah, it's surprising me. They're going on the left side of the river here. Staying on the left side. I guess they don't want to get in the nasty stuff down around the corner. Comes Jim. All right, Bob's in a good mood. We got a lot of tough stuff to get through down there. How's he gonna do it? He's gonna stay far left. Comes Jim. Jim looks like a lefty. He likes to be on the left side, huh? I'll be darned. There goes Bob. He's moving over to the right. Oh, he's gonna go through that center slot there. Very nice. Easy tongue. There goes Jim. Jim heading for the same tongue. Yeah, I'm surprised they can remember the river, but it looks like they do. So he's down. I'm avoiding the zoom because really eating the camera battery. Okay, back on the bike to catch up with him. Well, it's beautiful right where they are. They got a little bit of rest here and then it runs big again. There's not too much rest on the North Fork. A couple 100 yards here. I want to get situated for the really big stuff down below. After a long wait, we finally see Jim coming out of the woods. Don't know where Bob's got to. They had some heavy water back there in the woods. Then it lightened up. And then here they come. Jim's got a little easy piece here, and then he knows it's going to get really big. Hopefully he's going to eddy out. I'll wait for Bob. Where is Bob? Jim's waiting here. Bob. They've got some easy class 1 water here for 300 yards. And then it fiercely slides downhill in a big white sluice. And we're going to catch them down there. Also, I'm going to catch my breath from riding up this hill. No cheating here. Here comes Bob. He's on river left. Getting tight to the left. Oh, this is Jim. This is Jim. Here he comes. Oh, got turned around there. Maybe he looks at it, turns around again. He's down and through and up. A rodeo rider he is. All right. Look at him go. Grace on the right. Up high. It is Bob. It is Bob. Found a micro eddy. Oh, did he? Wow, what a catch. And he's gonna get out. And then here comes Jim now. He's up in the shadow there on the right side. Jim taking another approach. Coming down, he's staying tight. Staying really tight right. And struggling. All right, he's backed himself out. Surfed that wave. Really nice. Okay, now he's going to river left. Boom, right underneath us. Look at that, guys. No cheating in here. He's going to run some river. There he goes. They always going in that big hole. Booming up. Shot him out. Up on the diagonal wave on the left. Down in there. He's surfing that hole. Uh-oh. He's over. He is over. Come on, Jim. Roll her up. Roll her up, guy. He's up. He's up. Back surf. He's still going. He's still going. He's full of water, but he is gone. Oh, man. Down in there. He's out. He's still through, boy. You know Jim is bracing like hell down in that stuff. He's in the maw of eternity. All right. He is into some relatively quiet water there. He's going to dock over, get back in the alley, and dump. Meanwhile, other star Bob has drained out his boat. Got back in, tightened up his thigh strap, and he is ready to go. Jim is through! Jim is through! He's okay! It's no fun coming out of an eddy like that. Real narrow eddy, man. You're banging on rocks. You know you got to lean way downstream. All right, here he goes. You're going to catapult. Boom. Shot out. Oh, man, he didn't see that. Oh, he didn't see that rock. You see that was that rock that was hiding underneath the rooster tail. And it shot him totally over to the right. Anyway. Good reaction. Good reaction. See how quick Bob's out of the boat? He's in a hell of a fix though. He's got to dump that thing and get back in. Maybe he's not going to dump it. He's going to Pull it upstream a little bit. Maybe you'll get back in. Yeah, he reacted very quickly though, and did not have a calamity. Shaking his head, man. He knows he has a tough spot there. He's gonna shove that stern up on that rock maybe and dump it. Nope, he's gonna take it on his knees perhaps. Up on his knees. He's a strong boy. Back on the rock. Up, up. All the water's out. There you go. He's clean now. He's got to get back in that boat. Hell of a big piece of water here. Huge piece of water. They run almost 400 yards. All right, Bob's back in the boat again. Boy, he's going to have to spin out of this. I don't know, maybe he's going to have to go out of here backwards. Putting on his straps. Got his boat all emptied of water. He's putting on his straps. Hopefully Jim's down in the eddy waiting for Bob, so we can get him all synced up again. Jim had a pretty good run down there. He got flipped over, came back and did everything after that. Bob is from Long Island, New York, fellas. Oh, look at that. He's going out of there frontwards. Good for him. Boom, into the big stuff he goes. Boy, he's riding it. All right, cowboy, ride. He is riding it. Almost through. He's got a longer way to an eddy now than Jim did on that side. Or does he? Hey, go Bob. Go Bob. Up there he goes. He's fighting it. All right. He's still in there. Still in there. Right. There's an eddy on the right. He's going to get it. He's going to get in there and dump that boat. He's probably full of water now and heavy. He's got behind the rock. All right. Safe haven. Good ride. All right. See, Bob got into that eddy behind that rock, and he's swirling around in there now. He's feeling so good because his boat is dry. He probably got rid of 200 pounds of water that was in there with him. And same thing, by the time Jim got down here in this eddy, he was glad to find it, get a little bit of rest, and get all the water out of his boat, see? Now he's light, he's a butterfly, and he'll be out on top of the water for a while instead of in it. All right, I'm gonna reposition myself to get better shots around the corner. There's Big Bob coming around the corner. This must look so easy and relaxing to him now. He's got water that looks a little green-brown rather than white all the time. Up there in that sluice, everything was white all the time. Catching an eddy, big eddy, monster eddy for this river. He'll wait for Jim to come down. There's Jim up there. Jim's out in the water, got his straps on, and he'll be coming down. Which way is he going to do it? Yeah, you either want to go right channel, maybe he's going to do the right channel. There you go. That's what I would have done, either right or left. The center channel is just totally full of rock. So there he goes, Jim down on the right. Now Jim Connaught, I think his name is, from Connecticut. This is Bob Zazzera, something like that, from Long Island. I know I'm saying his name wrong. We'll get it correct in the archives. Bob is paddling a 14-foot Mohawk Probe. Pretty good boat, but he is a big guy. He must be about 6'3" and 250, maybe 260. Big guy. Jim's coming down on the other side. You can see him through the woods, and I'm going to get relocated, get some good shots. Not such big stuff here. This is a little rest for them. They're coming down through that other heavy Class 5 stuff. Here come Bob. Yeah, there's tons in here. He's taking the right line now. He's going to go through the big fluffy. Pond down there. Not skirting that at all. All right, let's see where Jim is. Oh, Jim is already halfway down. Over there on the other side of the river. The same line down through the tongue there, a little hop up, and he's through. Some big, nasty stuff they gotta run now. Big, nasty stuff. They'll pick it up in a sec. Bob's backwards. Got in there, where's he gonna go over it? Got it turned around, braced. Oh, he's in the hole, he's in the hole, he's up. Nice job. Boy, look at him having to go down there. He looks like a little guy. All right, here comes Jim. Boom. Jim's got the eddy there. Big stuff they got to go through. Oh, he's still on the eddy line. Way over on the eddy line. There ain't no eddy line. Just big stuff. What's Bob doing down there? Bob, ride him, Bronco. All right. He's doing well. I think Bob's full of water now and fighting for the eddy. There is one. And there's Jim down there. Rock and roll and buck and Bronco. All right. Is he going to make it to the eddy? Go Jim. There's some big piece of water here, guys. Both of them. Yeah, they made it. They made it over there to the river right. Ah, Jim's still going. He missed. Jim must have missed the eddy that if Bob is in. He's still going down the river. Bob is up there able to jump out. Oh, look at Jim, man. He is having a ride. He is riding. Go Bronco. Go Bronco. All right. Where's he at? He's still in that suds. I think he'd rather have an eddy right now and get a little bit of a rest. But he's sure as hell going to have to work for it. I think there's a little bit of flat water over there. He is steaming for sure on the left side. He is steaming in there. He's got it. He's got it. All right. Jim's safe on the right. And Bob's coming out. I'm going to reposition. They are looking back up. That's what they just came through. And they couldn't sneak it. They had to take the meat in much of it coming on down. So they're over there taking a little bit of a breather for the last half mile down the road. Here come our boys. Jim on the frame left and Bob out toward the middle on the frame right. Jim likes sneaking down the side, but when he got in the middle there, he did really well. Bob is a bigger guy. He needs a little more water. Has a bigger boat. Brace. Bob getting down there quicker because he's in the middle. Ba-boom. Get off of there. Jim sneaking down along the edge. Bob's now 100 yards ahead of him, so let's focus on Big Bob down in the white stuff, riding the Bronco. Into some real heavy water now. Up and down, up and down. They'll soon be looking for another eddy to dump in. And they're about no more than 300 yards from home, I guess, at this point in time. Now let's find Jim here. There he is. He's still following his right eddy dimmer. Jim's wearing glasses through all this. I don't know how he can see when that stuff splashes up on him. Maybe he has some kind of oil that he puts on there to get it run right off. He's still threading his way down on the right. And there's Bob down there waiting for him. Bob's out of his boat, you can see. Cleaning it all out and he'll get back in. And here we go. Reposition. Oh, there goes Bob. Jim's back there in an eddy. Bob's finishing up his run. Oh, 100 yards to go. Oh, he's going through the big stuff. Or is he? Got a lot of nasties there. He's waiting in that eddy for Jim, I guess. Probably going to scoop out a little water, too. Comes Jim. Finally out in the middle here. Not following any edge. Gonna get in behind that big old rock too, is he? Nope. He's gonna go for it. He's going down. There goes Bob after him. Stake is right around the corner. Upfield. And the tree on the island is blocking our view. We'll catch him coming out the other side. Maximum zoom. There goes Jim. Jim's out the other side. Still got a lot of big nasty stuff to go through. 300 yards. Oh no, Jim's way down there. That was Bob we just saw. Here's Jim, he's way down there on the right. There's Bob running down the middle. Right on, over, hey, up and over. These guys don't roll too often. There goes Jim. Alright, they're both in shadows and 200 yards from the finish. Alright, our guys are making their last 200 meters. Here comes Bob pulling out. This is not easy stuff, but it probably looks a little easy to them now compared to what they came through. Jim's up there behind him. Here comes Jim. Jim's still sliding along the edge. You gotta pop this one. All right. We'll go to the other side of the road, and we see Bob's already paddling his way home. Jim's taking the edge route again. He's gonna just go right to it. They both had a really big day. And they're both at shore.
All right.
So this is what you came to Idaho for?
This is what we came to Idaho for by way of Oregon. Would you believe it?
Is that right? 2,500 miles,
we did
huh?
the Rogue in Oregon. And let me tell you, what's the chances of finding an upper yacht compatriot on the Payette? I think the
No
gods,
better than 10 out of
river
20.
gods and regular gods are all in line.
Yeah, well, I feel proud to have been able to videotape you roosters.
I'm glad you're here with your camera.
And yeah,
You were all in the, you were in
some of it
one
might
the
have come
right
out.
spots. And we didn't see you point and laugh once.
Not once?
Sure, you were itching to do that.
Did you roll, Bob? I never saw you roll.
Yeah,
you did.
At the top, I guess this last rapid's called Sluice.
Okay.
And you saw Jim's really quick one in Juice.
I saw Jim.
That was very elegant.
I saw Jim's. I saw Jim doing a lot of backward surfing and all. Actually, you guys were doing a lot of backward surfing. It was cool.
A whippy river like this, you want to play it for all it's worth.
Yeah, you did.
And someday we'll come back and we'll do that. Today was,
Yeah.
let's get down this and...
So how much water you have in your boat, Jim? I know that you were dying for that eddy. You were dying for that eddy. You went right by Bob. You missed his eddy, right?
Oh, I didn't even know where he was on the river.
It's tough to tell where each other is.
Yeah, you went right by him. I knew he was needing to dump out, and you went right by him for another 100 yards or so.
I was looking for any chance to hit an eddy. And there wasn't one.
Yeah, it wasn't much of an eddy, but it was kind of a flat spot at least.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't hit an eddy in that heavy stuff.
Well, occasionally there was like mild class 4 stuff where you could actually bail out, so that was kind of nice.
Yeah, you could scoop, huh? Boy, there was some really huge long tongues about a mile back.
Yep.
That was neat.
It's hard to find them from upstream.
Yeah.
Some of them are straightforward.
Yeah.
And some of them you can't even see.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing, swimming is not an option.
No, you don't want to swim. And there wasn't any swimming, right? I didn't see any. No. I didn't want you to swim, you know.
Look at his legs.
Yeah.
I at least covered mine.
He shaves them though. Looks they look shaved to me. That's what I think happens, yeah, so that he can slide over the rocks without getting stuck. Yeah.
He greases up.
I didn't need leg protection, but I wasn't coming out of my boat.
Yeah, okay. Good thing you didn't. It'd be a long swim. Yeah, your buddy can't do much for you in that river, geez.
Well, he can wave and point.
Yeah, but he can see you.
And maybe if you're lucky, he actually dumps right in front of you and you're in a good position.
The guy swims by